What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on AJ5, and in today's video guys, it's all about Aurora, which has pumped up 113% in the last 24 hours, currently trading at just below 30 cents. So we're going to be looking at where is this crypto heading to next. Is it going to keep pumping? Is it going to crash back down in value? And looking at its predictions over the next couple of hours, days, weeks, and also going into 2024, what can we expect from Aurora? Can it potentially hit 50 cents and head up to the dollar mark later on in 2024? And covering both buyers and sellers point of view, is now the right time to buy it? Is it time to sell it? Or is it simply time to hold on to it before it pumps up even higher? But before I get into all of that stuff, guys, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go down and smash that subscribe button, as well as like the video, as I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you guys can help me hit that target, I will be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway, which you guys can join by simply subscribing to the channel. And for a bonus entry, follow me on Instagram. Link to that will be in the description box down below. So we are currently looking at the candlestick pattern chart with the Fibonacci scale, which I'm going to be using later on in the video to do some technical analysis. But for now, I'm just going to hide this, and I'm going to bring up the usual MACD indicator to do some price prediction, as I'm pretty sure that's what most of you guys are here for. So we are looking at the daily chart, and at the top here we've got the purple line running across the chart, which is the SMA indicator, giving us the average value of Aurora, which is here in purple at 14 cents. However, it is trading at a much higher value here in green at 30 cents, meaning it is performing very well and much better than expected. However, that also does mean that it is overvalued right now, which could be a bad point, but we'll get into that later on in the video. So let's zoom in into the 30-minute chart for the short-term traders, and then I'll move on to the hourly, daily and weekly chart for the long-term investors like myself. But before I do that, guys, just a little disclaimer. As usual, this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is from my own prediction and my take on this crypto, and any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So zooming into the 30-minute chart here, we do have the blue and the orange line looking slightly bearish, heading towards the negative direction, meaning drops in value are expected towards the end of the day today and early hours of tomorrow. However, that does not mean that it's going to stop pumping right now. It is likely to carry on pumping over the next couple of hours, hitting about 34-35 cents before later on today it slowly starts to drop back down to below 25 cents is what I'm expecting by the end of the day today and early hours of tomorrow. For it to drop down below 25 cents is what my expectations are, potentially even heading down to around 20 cents in target, because right now it is overvalued. Zooming into the hourly chart, next couple of days, what can we see here? The blue line is looking bullish, and so is the orange line as well. However, the orange line is looking very steep, heading towards the bullish direction, meaning that is not realistic. So over the next 7 to 8 days, towards the end of this week, early next week, I am expecting Aurora to have dropped back down in value, down to around 15 cents is where I'm expecting it to be trading at towards the end of the week, because as I mentioned earlier, it is overvalued. It's taken a huge increase in value, but over the coming days it is likely to hit red candles, dropping down to around 15 cents towards the end of the week. But again, it doesn't mean it's going to be consistently hitting red days for the next 7-8 days. It is likely to hit the odd green day here and there in between, but again, the overall outcome seems to be more on the negative side rather than the positive side. So yes, guys, do expect an overall drop in value from Aurora over the next week or so. Moving on to the daily chart, next couple of weeks, again, the blue line and the orange line are both looking very steep, heading towards the bullish direction. Again, this means this is not realistic. Only reason why it's looking so steep is because of the major pump that's taken place today. The graph thinks that it's going to keep pumping in that direction and at that pace as well. However, that's not correct. That's not what's likely to take place. Again, by mid to late January 2024, I am expecting Aurora to be trading around 23 to 25 cents, somewhere around that price range is where I'm expecting it to be trading at. Reason is I am expecting Aurora to drop down to around 15 cents over the coming week or so, and then slowly and steadily gain value. That is going to be much more sustainable, just like what's been happening over the last approximately 1 month. As you guys can see, yes, it has been gaining value, but it's been a very slow and steady process. It has hit red days in between, but the overall outcome has been positive all the way up until about a couple of days ago. Until now, it's pumped up so much in value, which is not sustainable. So to go through all of that again, is going to drop down in value and carry on like it did over the last month or so, slow and steady increase in value with minimal drops in between. So as you guys can probably tell, Bitcoin has finally managed to hit just about $42,000 after I don't even know how long. But yeah, it's been a journey, it's been a volatile year, and Bitcoin is finally trading back up. Yes, it did drop below $20,000 earlier in the year, but it's finally back up. And I did mention to you guys in my previous updates earlier on a couple of months ago, I'm expecting Bitcoin to be hitting about $42,000 towards the end of the year, which it has hit, and I'm expecting it to pump up even higher. However, in between, it is likely to go for a price correction, meaning dropping down to around $37,000 over the next couple of weeks. But I'm going to keep that for another video because this video is all about Aurora. So let's get rid of the MACD indicator and bring on the Fibonacci scale. As you guys can see, we have broken out from the green zone without resistance, broken out from the dark green zone, broken out from the blue zone, and so on, which is not correct. Without resistance, it is likely for it to drop back down into the green zone around the 15 cents target over the coming days, as I mentioned earlier on. Because it's broken out without any resistance, that is the only reason I am expecting it to drop back down into the green zone. But yeah, this is my take on Aurora, guys. Going into the CoinMarketCap website here, we can see the trading volume has gone up crazy numbers, over 3,000%, making it $39 million in trading, which is again 40 million now, which is a major increase in trading. It's getting a lot more attention right now. It is the top gainer in the last 24 hours. So we're getting attention from both buyers and sellers' point of view, meaning, yeah, it is helping the value of it pump up even higher as well. But yeah, the dollar mark for Aurora should be coming towards the second half of next year is what I'm expecting. Again, with the slow and steady increase in value, we're going to have to give it time. We can't expect it to hit the dollar mark, just out of nowhere. It is going to take time. So yeah, by second half of next year, here's when I'm expecting Aurora to be hitting the dollar mark. Let me know in the comment section down below, when are you guys expecting this crypto to hit the dollar mark, as I'm very intrigued to see how many of you guys are bullish and how many of you guys are bearish on this crypto. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here, guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting, and just supporting the channel in any way or form, and especially all the subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much, as it helps me out a lot and means a lot to me, as I am trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. And at the end of the day, guys, it's free to subscribe, so why don't you go down and smash that subscribe button and like the video, and I'll catch all of you guys in my next crypto update, which should hopefully be later on today or tomorrow. Until then, take care and peace.